Welcome as we venture into Narnia once more.
Yeah, ignore him. Welcome back to Outcast, A New Beginning. A slight explanation before I go into this.
Yay!
Um, I was under the mistaken impression after I did the first episode of this that there were multiple save files because it looked like there was. No, those are multiple save overwrite files. So we are not where we left off. You'll notice by the fact that I have a rifle weapon now, which I did not have previously. But
We're helping nature the Alaskan way.
actually, what we're helping is to rescue a guy's son so he doesn't get murdered by these space dogs. But, you
Space
know.
dogs!
Whoa!
At least they're not space bears. Or bears in space. That would suck.
Probably. Sit down, dog.
Normally, we
Oh!
send people to prison for punching dogs.
Well, these are rabid space dogs, so.
Is there anybody there?
Yeah, dude, I'm coming back.
It's me, Mirko. It's safe to come down now.
Also, impressive work getting up the tree that fast.
Gods, I owe you one.
Okay, watch out when you...
She said, oh! Ooh, yeah.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh, I think I need a shamas.
Did you break your fucking arm?
Did you get the stuff you came for?
Yes. I haven't
You're in
full
pain, but
fruits
let
for
me
now.
ask you this.
This was his idea.
My father
I know.
freaks out.
At no point did I tell him to go fucking do this by himself. We just discussed the plan, and he decided, oh, I'm gonna go do this shit. Ooh, Helidium. I need to go pick that up because I need fucking ammo.
It's an ammo time.
Gimme. Yeah, yes. Yes,
The
yes,
eyes
yes.
have it.
They might. Taking that too. How much ammo do we have now? Let's see. 300 of those again, and... Okay, we're maxed out. Awesome. Alright, let's get back to the village. There was a couple of things that were missed in the process. I, cleared a drilling facility, which was fucking with the local wildlife, making it attack people. And there was a kind of a boss fight in there with, like, the drilling machine. It was interesting, but it wasn't anything that's like going to be groundbreaking or break anything in the story. I've mostly been working at the these two villages here, helping some of the locals do some shit. So nothing like groundbreaking that you've missed.
That and that people are always the bad guys.
Oof. Well, in this case, it's not even people. It's just this one asshole leading the army.
Welcome to Evil Co.
Which, if you've ever met a shitty officer in your life, is completely believable.
Well, I'm just going to say we could probably fix a good chunk of it if we didn't require you to go to college to become an officer. And I don't want to hear green to gold whiners. If it should be the standard. Let's put it
Yes,
that way.
green to gold should absolutely be a standard because then
You
you
want to be an
officers
officer? You should go to green to
who
gold.
know
There.
what the fuck they're doing. Here's your white Helidium.
Going and getting your master's in arts does not make you a leader of men.
That's my
What do you got?
Don't wear it out.
Ah ha ha ha. Yeah, okay. All right. So what else do we need?
Manufacture the Garandar beacon.
No. We need the skills of an expert maker, a recreator. They all got reverted during the Procoriana attack, but I heard rumors of survivors.
Ooh.
Take these plans. If you find
You got
a recreator,
reverted, huh?
you'll need the plans to create the beacon.
Okay, I know what that guy is.
Come back to me, and we'll figure out a way to train one of those goddamn Garandars.
If only I
Yeah,
had some kind of
because
weapon
the
to shoot the
super death worms are the things we want to try to train to be, you know, attack animals. Sure. Okay.
Take it easy, kid.
Ah, man, I can't wait till we get Tibetan death worms.
They're not Tibetan though. We're on a different planet.
Oh.
I need a device to shoot a beacon, like a slingshot or, I don't know, something.
I think I've seen something like this in the Ulukai Museum of Procreana.
The Ulukai Museum?
Procreana? Is this a
I have to go
euphemism?
now. Leah's out.
What, you're too busy to talk to me now, Liaz? Jeez.
Well, yeah, you are a finger monster.
Not letting that go, are you?
Never.
Torga, can I have a word?
Whoa, what was going on there?
I don't know.
The hold in your hand?
It's
No, yeah, just don't bother explaining it to him.
I think I need a shamas.
A what?
I don't feel so good.
Shaman, healer.
Gods heal your wounds.
It's kind of like how the gods heal yods, dude.
Ah, cool. Totally gonna remember that.
No, you're not. Okay, I need to go to, let's see,
To
fish.
the map.
Yeah, I need to go to Procreana.
I would never name a place that.
Get your mind out of the gutter.
No, it just doesn't sound like a place anything good would happen.
It's a fucking museum.
And it's probably sticky.
Oh, for the shush. There
Oh,
we go.
jeez.
It does that on purpose.
Boop. I'm so excited.
Stop being a jackass.
Nothing has exploded at all.
I just got done killing a bunch of rabid animals.
And here we are. We're going to a museum. Man, people can't wait to see a museum.
I have to find the fucking weapon.
It's kind of a lame museum on top of it.
Because it just got shelled literally a month ago.
Up there.
Well, that's their fault for
Afraid to
sucking.
look. My head's still ringing from the bomb.
Jeez.
After the Dolotar Guardians' ill-fated assault, the invaders struck suddenly.
Goody.
They took no prisoners and reverted all the recreators they could identify.
For anybody wondering what that means, it means they killed them.
Survivors abandoned the city after that.
How did you survive?
It's part of the
I
local
was ready
language.
to revert, but the bombs-
No, I can't wait till I tell people I'm gonna revert them. Oh, there's not like some big serious fans of this game. Oh, could you revert that? And like, oh, that could be taken so wrong.
Well, that was pretty flat and forward.
He's stuck in the past, but I am looking to the future.
And what do you see?
Science, progress. Old scrolls won't lead us anywhere.
I think you need both, dude, considering your history kind of got shelled. Yeah, I'm not picking up anything on this scan. What the hell? Where is that? How do I get to that guy?
I just saw something that if I told Armchair about it, he would immediately be like, when you get to 1,000 subs, you need to play it for my sick, twisted entertainment.
Lord have mercy, what did you find?
VCR Golf.
How would you even play it?
We have a VCR.
Not in a functional state.
No, we have a functioning VCR.
No, what I mean is we don't have any means to hook it up to anything.
Yeah, we do. You hook up to that TV.
Do we have the hookups for that?
Yeah, I have all of it in a box.
Huh, okay.
When, you know, someone's parents gave it.
Oh, I know my wife's parents gave it to us. I just didn't remember that we had everything we needed to run it. Okay, here's... Oh, okay. Let's see.
Stuff here.
Ooh, is this the thing?
Immediately shoot the guy sitting in there.
What the fucking what?
Now that one's original. I could use that.
Not a real gun. A toy made by the Ulukai as a present to Mar, in case Mar would have children, so he could teach them how to fight.
But you have no children, right? So can I have it?
No! Toy was a present. It belongs to the museum.
Can we borrow it?
I'll buy it. Come on.
Mar could use extra circuits for the rent.
Oh my god.
Human tradition to sell a present.
Sometimes.
Of course. As soon as somebody gives me a useless gift, boom.
At least you're honest.
All right then. You can have the toy. Visitors are saying that Tale of the Ulukai is a children's story. They said this toy proved it because it's not a real gun.
Well,
But
that
he
was
didn't take any
surprisingly
money
easy.
from you.
Yeah. I guess he just... That
He
was
forgot he needed
remarkably
money.
easy. We were in... Beta,
Procreate.
I believe. No, we're in Procreana right now. We need to go to Beta.
Oh, come on.
What?
You're going from Procreana to Beta?
I am not in charge.
I want to know
of-
who came up with these location names. We need a serious sit-down talk.
I'm not in charge of the naming conventions of this fucking planet, alright?
You need a serious finger wag, or you did it on purpose, and I applaud you.
Could be both, in all honesty.
Okay, so we'll have a place called Procreana. Oh yeah, what other place? We'll call it Beta.
Get over here and see if we can get this tower taken care of now. I should have enough fucking jump power to
Oh
deal
no,
with it
it's
next time.
Ubisoft again.
What?
That whole argument whenever there's a damn tower in the game.
Oh, yeah, fuck them.
It's just like, come on.
For anybody wondering the context of that, somebody was bitching about Final Fantasy VII Rebirth just being a knockoff Ubisoft game because one side thing happens to involve climbing towers to activate this thing for research, but it's not a main facet of the game.
We can't put mountains everywhere.
That's also true.
Every place that I need to go to that I can see the lay of the land is a mountain, oddly enough. It would become a trope at that point.
Of course it would. And just the same as the damn towers. Yeah,
No,
so it's like...
It's always...
It was all from the same guy. He had this laundry list of complaints about FF7 Rebirth. He's also the same guy who made the statement that it was so terrible that it made him want to stop playing video games.
That's just hyperbolic.
The whole fucking review was hyperbolic.
No, I'll be perfectly honest. At the very least, the original version is still as accessible as
it's still widely available, and they didn't at any point lie to anybody. It is not like the original. It's a literal... Capcom. Yeah, it's a literal alternate reality.
And that's fine. I figured it had to be something different anyways. Unfortunately, I think... And this is where I think where a lot of the issue comes in, is a lot of people were expecting something similar. And I'm like, why would you just recreate the original?
Yeah. Well, also, why would you think that when they actively told you it wasn't going to be? Hi, stupid. If you can excuse me.
Would people really be that happy in the... Like, here's the thing that I think is the catch-42 to the whole
22.
thing. It's 42 in my opinion. It's, it's really simple. If you had made a one-to-one recreation with the expectations and the fact that most people can access the original Final Fantasy
then people would have just bitched that you just rehashed something
for
and charged money for it.
Inexpensive price on anything, people would be like, well, why are you charging me more?
Yeah,
why
then they'd bitch at Square for charging for a game they already made.
It's a losing proposition, and that's one where I almost always say, it's better not to remake games or even touch on them to a large extent.
And I've really been enjoying Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and apparently has over a lot of other people.
Well, it's the thing.
Is there anything
I don't actually begrudge the person. Hey, maybe he had a different expectation. And, you know, sorry he had a bad experience. But if you're going to get into something like a Japanese RPG and you don't expect melodrama...
Yeah.
Then you're probably in the wrong genre.
And the guy was complaining that the drama and the character development was completely inferior to the original. I was like, dude, what the fuck? There was barely any character development on some characters in the original.
I don't know. I think I actually like Barrett even more now.
Yeah, Barrett's one of my favorite damn characters, especially in the remake. And I like that they gave the members of Avalanche way more development.
But that's a personal thing. I can understand the complaints and the arguments against it. I generally go, hey, like what you like, dislike what you want.
Sure, and that's valid.
And I usually think, to a large extent, it's expectations.
I think that does play a big part in it.
Because it's hard to manage your expectations, especially if there's something you really, really love. And I can understand people getting upset about it.
Sit down, jackass. That's mine. Taking those.
But hey, you know, that's the thing. Like, for example, I really, really, really... really dislike the Resident Evil remakes so far.
Oh, yeah. I haven't liked really any of them. But a lot of people love the damn things.
And that's awesome for them, but
that's a sniper
I hate that the game's remakes feel like they have nothing but contempt for the originals.
Well, and the fact that it's kind of been encouraged almost by the community. When you see that I know I've talked about this before, but that one chick on YouTube who had to take a video down because of harassment.
You know, she basically quit doing anything on YouTube
because she disagreed that it was super great and felt, like we do, that it was honestly inferior to the original in terms of the RE2 remake. And 3 was just outright shameful.
Here's my natural instinct. Whenever I see people basically do the cult thing, and that's not to say people are in a cult, it's the immediate, I will not accept any criticism of X. I'm like, in 5 or 10 years, people are going to be tearing this thing to pieces.
It's very tedious, and it's an issue where I feel like Capcom does not comprehend fatigue. Because all they do now is push out live service nonsense Street Fighter games and Resident Evil remakes.
Pretty much.
They've got one game under their belt recently that isn't, which is Dragon Dogma 2, and that's getting a lot of divisive response because of a couple of things they decided to do with it.
Also, I think this is the other element. I think the reactions you've seen are people who are uber fanboys of Resident Evil and are afraid they won't see something in the vein of Resident Evil that they remember.
Yeah,
if
and like
they're
I
not
get
super
that,
positive, and I think the other
geez.
element is you have a lot of young people. This is their first real experience with Resident Evil outside of seeing maybe an older sibling or a dad play it.
And you know what? That is entirely forgivable. That's just not having the original experience.
Well, again, this is not a judgment call on people for liking it. It's me saying I don't like it, and I don't like the fact it basically treats my enjoyment of the original games as if it was some kind of stupid
It feels
thing.
like that same issue with the one developer working on Zelda now, almost mocking people who liked the original Zelda formula for just wanting the same old thing.
Well, I think that you're going to see a kind of a natural splitting of Resident Evil fans.
Probably.
Where you're going to have people who want the kind of classic Resident Evil, and then you're going to have the people who want the more, I don't know how to put it in a good way, so I'm going to try to just call it the
traditional, I guess? I don't know.
Serious? With finger, quotations?
Yeah.
Version.
Oh, this is the tree.
Of Resident Evil.
One Kovar. You wanted 10 of these. Oh, jeez.
It's not about tearing people down. It's just going...
And not for us, anyway. Unfortunately, we have seen an unpleasant amount of people who do want to make it like that.
It's the kind of reaction that immediately makes me go,
oh, shit.
Some people are very insecure about it, and I don't know why.
It's I have loved games that have been absolutely shit on by mainstream gaming and gamers. Like, I liked Golden Axe Beast Rider. I also acknowledged it was a very flawed game, but I had tons of people bitch and moan and complain at me about that. I liked Star Wars Battlefront 2, despite hating EA and acknowledging that it was crap when it got released. Oh, fuck, there's our birds.
Oh, okay.
I know there's still some alive.
The very dangerous birds are not so dangerous when you have a gun.
No, but, I mean, to be fair, they got so many that were dangerous. I don't think he owns any weapons. Considering he's a fucking tailor. Damn phone.
Damn tailors. Not owning guns.
Ow! You dick. Where'd a stupid bird go? There it is.
Yeah, he's right there. And... oop.
Now he isn't. Such as it is. Ooh, I need those. Especially since I need to heal. I'll just be taking that, thank you very much. Looks like the hive is over here. It's on the way, so I might as well get rid of it. Oh, good. There's one of those nests.
Okay, another gorge eruption. Hold your breath.
Apparently the stuff
imagine
stinks.
What it smells like.
I'm gonna assume poorly.
No!
That's not good.
Nope, sure ain't. Okay, gotta get rid of this.
Ooh.
And it immediately spits out a bunch of spiders.
Well, apparently when you break someone's house, they get a little angry about it.
Can't imagine. Bug off, you.
Ew.
Those are worth money.
They explode into little spidery bits.
Yes, they do. Time for this to go away.
Oh, gork you gorky gork.
You've been talking to that dude too much, Slade. Remember that dude that got infected with this shit? Like every other word is gork.
Gork, 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 gork. It sounds like a title.
Well, the funny thing is, if you remember the guy in the village, it is his title. It's what everybody calls him.
He's like pops in and he's got like a little cape and shades on and calls himself the Gork.
The gork. No.
Past beyond what
There we
man
go.
can conceive and blah 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 blah.
Sure, dude.
Wow. So I guess
Okay, so Zotio is dealing with that. That's the egg they're trying to hatch. That's the guy who can barely hear that apparently is, like, making sure that other guy can't get his research finished. Alright, folks, we'll go ahead and cut this one here for now. As I said, this is kind of an action and adventure game, so sometimes there's going to be some exploration stuff I may have to edit or cut. It's just kind of the nature of the game. I'm dealing with some plot-related, stuff right now. I forgot that was a thing. But hopefully you guys are still enjoying this. It's a very different kind of game. I'm enjoying it because I like these weird sci-fi style games. We don't get many like this anymore.
yep.
I'm not going to count that mess that fucking Bethesda made. So that's it.
Avatar.
Sorry about all the other gaming talk, but you know how we are sometimes when we get talking during a video. Talk to you guys later. Have a great fucking day.
Bye bye.